Your boy's in the fish room. Magic potion, 77 degrees. Hey, Oscar Army, how you doing? Drain the water super fast. Water levels just dropping right below the pump. We'll just slide right over that. Boom. Let's pour a little out for the homies too. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's just a beast of a pump. Super frisky. The little tips and tricks.
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my Ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. Your boy's in the fish room, aka Tiki Lounge. Now, speaking of the aquarium hobby, we have to do something as aquarists, I don't know, sometimes once, twice, maybe even once a month. Water changes. Yes, that's where we take the water out of our aquarium, a certain percentage, and we replenish it with fresh new water to keep our fish healthy and happy. Now, I'm gonna show you some technique and I'm gonna show you a product that really helps make this job go a lot smoother and faster. Now, in the fish room, I have 6 aquariums, but we're just gonna do water changes on these 2 aquariums over my shoulder. My flower horn aquarium, where I have Moana and Reggie, my flower horns, and then down below, we have the 2 lovebirds down there, which is Renovation and Lil Sensation. Renovation is my big, huge male Midas cichlid, and then we have the female Red Devil cichlid. They are a breeding pair. So far, so good. I want to show you a product that helps you drain the water super fast. I'm going to show you my technique. So you're going to learn a little something in this video. Now, by doing a water change on an aquarium that has a breeding pair, that really helps boost the chances of them breeding. It puts them in the mood. I don't know if it's the fresh water. I don't know what it is, but it does help. So that's what I'm hoping to do, is entice these 2 lovebirds to breed. So let's go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna show you the product that I have. Take some notes, my Ohana, all right? Check it out. All right, the first product we're gonna talk about is the SICCE Ultra 9000 pump, utility pump. It's just got all the bells and whistles on it. Now, if you guys wanna see more of this video in detail, I did a full-fledged video. Matter of fact, I have an entire playlist devoted to SICCE products, all right? I'll put a card up above, okay? You see that card? Go ahead and click it. Now, in that playlist, you'll find a video. I'll put the thumbnail right there. It says, "This pump sucks." You see that thumbnail? Look for that thumbnail, click on that thumbnail, and then watch the spec video on this Ultra 9000. I'm telling you guys, bells and whistles, you guys will be super impressed. It's just a beast of a pump. I absolutely love it, especially when you have big aquariums or a lot of aquariums and you need to do water changes. This is the pump for you. This is a 1-inch hose that's attached to it. It has a lot of attachments. It's got an auto shut off too as well. Now we're gonna use this to do a water change on Renovation's aquarium and Little Sensations aquarium. 75-gallon here, 75-gallon aquarium too here on the flower horn aquarium. So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys the power of SICCE, the Ultra 9000. Watch how fast it drains it. We're gonna do like an 85% water change on Renovation's aquarium, and the same here for the flower horn. All right, now the reason why we're gonna do a water change, and I'm excited to do a water change on this aquarium, is when you do a water change with a breeding pair, it does help entice them to breed. So I'm excited to see the changes. As you can see, the body language right now, right? You can see this guy's kind of swimming. She's kind of in the corner. That's her favorite corner there. It's like her security blanket, but we'll see when we do a water change. We'll see what happens, okay? So let's go ahead and put this Ultra 9000 to the test, and we're gonna do it in real time. I'm not gonna edit or anything. You guys are probably saying, what is this wire that he has hooked up to the Ultra 9000? Now, this is the handle of the Ultra 9000. As you can see, SICCE, pretty crafty. They made a little mini whale, follow the whale, right? You get it? That's their slogan. So this is the handle. This is what you use to pick up the pump. Now, they have a little hole in the eye. This is actually really cool to have because you could attach what I did, a cable, right? Or a wire. So this is gonna hang on the rim of your aquarium so you can actually make it the right height. That's why I have this wire. I can adjust the height. So basically this is what I'm gonna show you guys. All right, I'm gonna pick it up, we're gonna bring it over here, and we're gonna stick it right in the flower horn aquarium, okay? So as you can see, this big pump goes down into the aquarium. Now, with this cable or this wire here, I can just bend it and I could adjust the height so it doesn't go all the way down to the ground. See? That's why I have this cable. So the water level will drain right about there, which will put it at about 75, 80% water change. So I already have a little, I guess you can say, system. Wow. Hey, thanks for kicking up the water there, Reg. So we're gonna go ahead and plug it in and real time. After this drains, I'm gonna grab the pump and we're gonna stick it in this aquarium, and you're gonna see how fast with a stopwatch we drain 2 75-gallon aquariums. Real time, we're not messing around, all right? Plug her in, booyah, all right? And then we're gonna watch this bad boy drain. It is insane how fast it is. Sorry for the glare, but we're gonna go ahead and drain this bad boy, and you're gonna see how fast this bad boy drains. Now, you guys may be saying, oh, okay, where's this water going? It just goes right out the side door here, right out here. Just shooting down in the backyard on the side of my house. So that's where it's going. As you can see, the water, it's almost a quarter way drained. So yeah, we're gonna drain this bad boy. Like I said, real time, watch the stopwatch, 75 gallon. We're gonna do 2 of them, one here and one here, and you're gonna see how fast this bad boy drains. Like I said, I'm not going to pull or edit this video, so it's just one shot. Look how fast that water is literally draining right before our eyes. You can see it right there, how fast it's draining. Look at the pump. Water levels just dropping right below the pump. And the cool thing, like I said, it has an auto shut off. So this pump won't overheat or continue to run. Once that water level drops and it starts to click, this thing will shut off and turn on, and then it'll shut itself off completely. And then that's when I'll grab it and I'll stick it in this one here. Or actually, I'll grab it before it does all that. That way, it doesn't break that siphon or that pump, and we can just start pumping this one out too. So this is a cool thing. This is a good thing. So you're gonna see that water level drop. As you can see, it's getting lower. It's actually lower. It's actually more than halfway now. So you'll see this thing click, and then I'm gonna grab the cable here. Or actually, I'll just grab the entire pump. There it goes. That water level, look how low it is. It's like a 75% water change, maybe even more. So I think I'm good with it there. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. As you can see, boom, it shut itself off. Pretty cool, right? Now I'm gonna grab it, I'm gonna stick it right in here, and it just, I believe, just turned itself on. And so now I'm gonna adjust the height, and now it's starting to drain this 75-gallon aquarium. So cool thing about the pump, like I said, bells and whistles, go check it out, the entire video, the specs. It just automatically shuts itself off when you pull it out of the water. And now the 1-inch hose, boom, out the door, draining out by my trash cans. Normally I have this hose drain out into my front yard, but for the video's sake, I wanna keep it fast and quick. And I wanna be able to drain these aquariums real time with the stopwatch and everything going, so you guys can see how fast you can drain essentially 2 75-gallon aquariums. Now, obviously, if you have a bigger aquarium, like a 135, a 150, 225, this is definitely a pump that you would want in your arsenal. As you can see, the 2 lovebirds over there in the corner, they are just hanging out. But like I said, we're gonna drain a nice 75-gallon worth of water, or 75%, I should say. So you can see that water level is draining. It's going lower. It's going lower. And then we'll watch it shut itself off. Oh, that's the heater. See, the HYGGER heater's letting me know, hey man, water level. And the heater for HYGGER will shut itself off too. So it's giving its little warning. There you go. Now watch, it'll just shut itself off. Boom, there it is, it shut itself off. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this pump, and we're just gonna stick it outside. All right, let it drain all that excess water, right? Try to keep it somewhat dry in the fish room. So we'll put that there, let that water just dry out. See, it's trying to restart itself, but it's all good. All right, there you go. 2 aquariums drained, 75%. I'm gonna go ahead and unplug it. Now we're gonna fill the aquariums up, and I'm gonna show you how I do that. So we have, I believe this is a 40 gallon, or it's like 37, something like that, gallon, and then we have a 29 gallon over here. So essentially a 40 gallon trash can and a 30 gallon trash can here. We're gonna fill up with some nice fresh water from inside the house, and the way we're gonna do it is by this HYGGER water change system with a 50-foot hose, guys. And this piece here attaches to my sink in my bathroom. That's why I wanted the long hose. So let's go ahead into the bathroom. I'm gonna show you how this hooks up. Super easy. So we are in my bathroom. As you can see, we have the HYGGER water change nozzle right here. Now, I want to say the common sink in your bathroom has a little valve under here. You can actually just unscrew it, unless you're, you know, a big baller and you have something fancy. I want to say predominantly, or most sinks have this little cap that you can just unscrew and screw back on. Okay, we're going to set that on the side, and then we're going to take this, which is a quick release, which is really cool. It makes it really easy. We're just going to pull that down and then push this off. Let me see if I can do it with one hand. There you go, see? And then we take this piece and then we just screw this up into the sink like so. Pretty easy. And then we'll just take our piece here and the quick release, you just pull that down and then it'll just slide right over that. Boom. And it's attached. Pretty simple, right? Now, as you can see, the water's coming out of the drain here. So I'm going to find the desired water temperature that I need for the aquariums. Actually, this feels a little too warm, so I'm going to make it just a tad cooler. There, that feels perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn this valve and we're going to walk all the way out to the garage. Okay, so whoops, goes this way. There we go. Now the water is going through the hose, out here through the garage. As you can see, boom, boom, bam, in the garage. And here is our nice fresh water coming out. Oh yeah, that actually feels really good. So my water is city water. So our city water here is full of chlorine and chloramine, just bad stuff for fish. So speaking of fish, hey Oscar Army, how you doing? So we have to dechlorinate the water. And what I use is the secret sauce of the Hawaiian Fish Keeper is right there. MICROBE-LIFT Extreme for salt and fresh water. This is water conditioner. It'll remove all of the bad stuff in your city water, chlorines, chloramines, heavy metals, all that good stuff. So we'll give this a little shaky shake. And like I said, this trash can is 40 gallons. So just a little for the homies there. Now, once this fills up, what I'm going to do is use a different pump to pump the water back into the aquariums, which I use the SICCE Ultra Zero. This is the younger brother of the Ultra 9000. So I'll go ahead and set this pump in here because this is the pump that's gonna pump the water, the fresh water from in here to the aquarium. So as you can see, we have a 30-foot hose here. It's attached to my Python that I have. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this and set it right in here like so. I'm gonna get a clamp. I'm gonna clamp this to the rim of the aquarium. So I'm showing you all my little tips and tricks on how to do a water change. Super easy, guys, super easy. Don't stress out when it comes to water change. See, there you go. Pin it down, hook it up. We're gonna let this bad boy flow. As soon as we get enough water in here, fill it up. Maybe we'll start pumping it on when it gets about halfway or maybe 3/4. So this is what I call the MICROBE-LIFT concoction or the MICROBE-LIFT cocktail. So what I like to do is pour a little night out. It's a starter bacteria. Although this is not a new tank, I still like to pour a little bit in here. So we're gonna go ahead and throw a little bit in there, just a little droppy drop in there. Oh, you know what? Let's pour a little out for the homies too. All right, can't forget the homies. Next up, I like to use MICROBE-LIFT Therapy Fish Care. As you can see, reduces loss. It boosts the growth and protects your population. So we got big cichlids in here. So boom, and a little for the homies. You know how we do it. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab the MICROBE-LIFT Special Blend Care, or Water Care, I should say. Beneficial bacteria, cleans and clear water, reduces nitrate, reduces maintenance. So I like to pour a little out for the homies. Boom, boom. And last but not least, bam, MICROBE-LIFT Bacterial Aquarium Balancer. Water care improves water quality, helps to reduce fish loss. So, boom, boom, and a little for the homies, baby. That's my concoction, so you guys can maybe take a note on what I add to my aquariums so my fish are super healthy and you guys were wondering. That is what I use, baby. Remember, guys, I was talking to you guys about the water temperature laser gun. Here it is. I got this bad boy on Amazon. I mean, they're super cheap. They're like $7, $8, if that. It might even be $10, but anyways, you just point the laser in the water and it gives the temperature. So we're gonna go ahead and press the button. And as you can see, look at that, 77 degrees. Does your boy know his water temperature, or does your boy know his water temperature? So we're just right around that 78-degree mark. So perfect water temperature for the aquarium. So as you can see, this bad boy is almost about halfway full. We're gonna go ahead and plug it in and start filling up Renovation and Little Sensations aquarium over there. Yeah, we see you guys, don't worry. We got something for you. Oh, right, my Ohana, we just plugged in the pump, so now the pump is pumping the water up into the aquarium. Now, here's a little tip and trick when it comes to breeding your fish. If you have the water temperature coming in that's slightly a little bit cooler, sometimes it could enhance these guys to start breeding sooner. So as you can see, the water temperature is set for 80.5. But right now the water temperature is at 79 degrees. So we're pumping in slightly cooler, and that is the trick, okay? I mean, I'm no professional. I just learned from experience that a nice big water change and then filling it up with slightly cooler water will help these guys breed. Fingers crossed, hopefully. So yeah, so that's what we're doing right now, filling it up. And I will pick up the camera once we're done filling up this aquarium, and of course, filling up these guys. Look at them hanging out. All right, my Ohana, so the water change is done, and right off the bat, they're already acting a little frisky. Look at them. The body language just completely changed. Yeah, now, during this whole process, I did move this rock because I wanted to angle it to where if she ever did lay eggs, that we'll be able to see it from both sides. If that makes sense, okay? Normally, cichlids will pick a flat spot on the rock to lay their eggs, but you can see how frisky they've already gotten since the water change, which was like, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes ago. But you can see them both kind of like just swimming around each other. She's super frisky. She's swimming under his belly, and she's rubbing up against them, which I've never seen her do that before. They're kind of swimming back and forth, showing signs of possibly breeding. Like I said, that big water change is the magic potion. They are acting super frisky, and we're getting it on camera. This is the ritual, the dance, if you will. Look at them. This is wild. So cool to see. Now, as I go up, you can see these two lovebirds, which have their center divider, because she will murk him. She is a mean one. But they're doing good. My two flower horns, we got Moana and Reggie. So yeah, I have to definitely keep the divider up for these guys, or these two, I should say. But these two lovebirds, man, they are just having, look at my Ohana. I promise you guys, it wouldn't shock me if tomorrow I wake up and there's like a batch of eggs on this rock. So I will definitely keep you guys posted. Look at them, just super frisky. But this is the beginning of the ritual, you know? Boom. She's starting to clean the glass a little bit. Look at her. Sorry, I'm just going crazy with the camera right now. But yeah, she's doing all the characteristics that a female cichlid does before laying eggs. So we will see what happens. God, look at, she's already like cleaning the glass, which is wild. Maybe she's gonna lay the eggs on the glass down there at the bottom. They do that too sometimes if they don't lay it on the rock, but I specifically gave her that rock for her to, you know, maybe lay her eggs on. So, whew, I will keep you posted on these two lovebirds. Look at them. So excited. I told you guys I was going to give you guys some content with these two. Okay, and there you have it. We just did 2 water changes on these 2 75-gallon aquariums, just like that. I hope you guys enjoyed the little tips and tricks and the way I do my water changes. Maybe you guys pick something up from it, maybe not, but I just want to share everything I do with all of you. Now, I'll keep you guys posted on the 2 lovebirds down below, renovation and little sensation. Big shout out to MICROBE-LIFT. Without them, these fish wouldn't be healthy. All of my aquariums and my ponds are pretty much the poster children of MICROBE-LIFT and all of their products for aquariums, so I suggest you go check them out. All their links will be down in the description below. And big shout out to SICCE. Don't forget, the SICCE Ultra 9000. That pump does serious work. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, my Ohana. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.